The Tyndale St. George's Youth Internship Program originally targeted youth from Little Burgundy who were in the criminal justice system and at risk of or involved in gang activity. The program provided skills and educational training to offer youth positive options for the future. With the support of the provincial government, the program has taken the lessons learned during the federally funded pilot project and expanded it to address at-risk youth in the community.
The Youth Internship Program, it's really a gang prevention program. I believe selected in the first pilot was somewhere between 15 and 20 youth that had been in the criminal justice system. Basically, its focus is just to create an opportunity for alternative lifestyle. This community is the largest social housing community in Montreal. Their whole community knows this life of gangs, drugs, and violence. I definitely think the internship is very innovative just because it's based upon their interests. One of the big challenges is finding the internships. I think a lot of the companies are happy that it's free, that it doesn't cost them anything. I basically crack open the phone book and just find whatever I can. The internship is like a job, so you have to be there at a certain time. You have to stay for so many hours. It requires a lot of responsibility and a lot of ownership on their part and a lot of proactiveness. There was definitely a group of kids that just couldn't embrace it. We realized that it was very difficult for them to stay committed to the internship because money comes way faster in a life of crime. So it's either I make $200 in an hour or I sit with you. It's unfortunate that the program requires so much responsibility on their end. Unfortunately, a lot of them aren't ready for that. I realized the children that I work with, they're not gonna come to you. You really have to just go where they are. I basically stalk them 24/7. So text messaging and Facebook and Twitter, so I have to use all those mediums just to stay up to date with what they're doing. And they would just tell me the impact that had on them. Because if you're about to make a drug deal and then you get a text message from your community worker telling you how much she cares about you and wants the best for you, it's really hard to continue with the transaction. Definitely a lot of kids enjoyed having that one-on-one support, but we realized that it just wasn't feasible for a worker, especially one worker. Youth in the criminal justice system just needed more. They needed more than a 30-hour internship and more than $200 that happened at the end, which isn't even minimum wage. They needed more than just 6 workshops, and they needed more than just one worker. So when I came on, it became at-risk kids, so not high risk. But from the findings from the pilot and from my own personal experiences being here, if there weren't opportunities created for something else, they wouldn't see that they could be more, that they could go to school and that they could get a real job and that they could actually make money.
Give yourselves a round of applause.
Teens, when they come back from their internship, they say, "Oh my gosh, they're so nice to me." And I'm like, yes, they're humans and so are you. It happens.